This is a quick video to show users of memory maps how to mark a particular location. I'm standing in front of Dural Station and waiting for the GPS to show an accurate location. On my screen, we can see on the right-hand side towards the top, I've put a GPS accuracy thing. 10 metres is probably okay, but if you can get an accuracy of, on an iPhone, about 5, that's about as good as it gets. So if you want a really accurate position, it's good to have that there and have a look at it. Probably by default that isn't there, but if you press and hold on a sort of a square of the screen, it'll bring up that menu there like that, and then you can change the data. And then you can put, any of these functions that are available there. So, scroll around, find the various functions, and there's accuracy, for example. So I've created another square showing accuracy, which obviously isn't needed. If we want to change that, we can again push and just hold, and we can go clear cell. So set up your screen however best works for you. But I like to wait till I get 5 metre accuracy, which, if you're in a built-up area, might not be possible. If you're surrounded by trees, it might not be possible, or other influences, but ideally you can get to 5 metres like that. When you do, the round circle in the middle shows your location. If it's tracking you, it'll automatically be in the centre and you can just drop a flag. But if in doubt, push the, if we're off there like that, we can push the third icon from the left down the bottom, which looks like a bit of a target gun sight round circle thing. If you push on that, it will send to your location to where the GPS has got you. Then you can just press the flag icon to drop a flag, and see we've created that P23 position, we can work on that position. So if you do that, I suggest hitting the, and I'll just zoom in a little bit to, see what we're doing. So I've got a flag also above the station, which is very close. But from there, I suggest pressing the red triangle icon to the sort of bottom left of the flag. And then you can delete the mark and do go to, and you can create routes. But you can edit the mark and give it a name. So I'd say, Dural RFS station apron, or whatever description makes sense. And there you can see the, the position if you need to pass that on to someone else. So that position format is in UTM with bands. When you're ready, you can go done. And, if you're wondering what that flag is, you can, click on it and it'll tell you. Other icons that can be useful. In the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, the second from the right icon, it looks like a list of stuff. This will give you a list of, various waypoints and marks that you've marked. So in the top of the list, it usually has them ordered by time you created them. But we can see there at the top, Dural RFS station icon. If you click on that, it takes you to that screen. And if you were trying to find that on the map, then you can go view. So, if we were, way off the map, sometimes you create an icon, but you can't find it. So then you can sort of go in here and then press that view button that you can see in the top middle of the screen, and it should center on that flag. Other functionality that might be useful, you might need to pass this position to someone else. So in which case, click on the flag, click the drop down, click edit mark, and there's the position format. Now, You might need to, in the RFS, remember that usually we will want those in 6-digit or 8-digit format to save reading out that whole number. But if you're navigating in the RFS, you should sort of review how to convert that into a 6 or 8-digit number and become comfortable with that. But that's beyond the scope of this video. But say you need that in latitude, longitude, which you might if you're needing to communicate with aerial resources, a particular location. Obviously, that's difficult to convert. Now, you could go into another tool to convert it, but it can all be done in memory maps. And the way you do that is you can go out of this screen here. In the bottom right, you can push the arrow button to go to the other screen. Then in the middle down the bottom, there's a cog setting, which is settings. Find the settings. Now we want to change the units. You can press the units, and in this case it's a position format that we want to change. So we select position format, and there we've got 3 different options that are latitude and longitude. One is degrees and decimal, everything else. The second one is degree, min, sec. So that's in degree, minute, seconds. And then there's degrees and minutes, and that would be decimal, everything else. You can select the most appropriate one there. I'm going to select degrees and minutes and see what that looks like. So I've selected that. We can see the position formats, and there's a position format of my current location in the middle, in the tile, in kind of the middle on the screen on the left. That's changed to latitude and longitude, whereas before it was UTM. And if we go back to this flag and bring it up by clicking on the flag, pressing the down arrow and edit mark, now we can see that in latitude and longitude, in this case 33 degrees, 41 minutes, 0.963 south, etc. So you can pass that to anyone else. Anyway, hopefully covers that. Get out there and navigate. Thanks.